Who is supposed to ask for sex?
As a woman, yeah, you should initiate sex.
For me, men, I think you're the one to engage sex.
Men need sex in order to feel respected, in order to feel love, and in order to feel so many other emotions.
Yeah.
But we women, it's the opposite. We need all those emotions in order to engage sex.
A woman with a high libido will always need sex often.
Growing up,
Yeah.
I always saw my mom. You know, she always tie her wrapper, this loincloth. She would just tie it and go to bed.
I have grown up, I've never seen my mom sleep with the jeans.
Our Gen Z marriages, they get, they are wearing jeans to go to bed.
To married couples use condoms in your marriage.
Condom shouldn't be used by married couples.
Who is supposed to initiate new styles? The man or the woman?
Both should initiate new styles.
We have these 3 styles I'm going to mention to you now, and you're going to choose one.
Before, when I started, I loved the missionary style, but now I prefer the doggy.
Who is supposed to make advances, like when men and women, they are in bed, or like who is supposed to ask for sex?
See, this question, it has been, with my friends, we always discuss, we always argue.
Yeah.
And I always tell them that, this question, before, in our mother's times, we never heard this kind of question.
Yeah.
You would never hear them say, we're supposed to make advances. Is it a man or is it a woman? Like growing up, I always saw my mom. She always tie her wrapper, this loincloth. She would just tie it and go to bed.
Yeah.
But nowadays, our Gen Z marriages, they get, they are wearing jeans to go to bed.
Yeah.
I don't know. One of my friends,
So,
she sent me a message. Let me read it.
okay.
Just 1 minute.
What was the message talking about?
Let me get them. So she has been having an issue with her man.
Okay.
She sent me a message. She was like, Tracy, what's your help? I need help. Please tell me. I don't know what to do. She said, I've been married for the past 4 years now. I'm the one that always asks my husband for sex. Like always. She put that always in caps.
Yeah.
You can imagine the gravity. Now, he has never been the first to make attempt. Last year, December, was when we had sex last year, December. Now it's already February.
That's already February.
So I decided not to ask him if he doesn't request it. I have decided never to ask for sex at all this year. I was like, what? So I want to really ask you, as a man, what are your own thoughts on this?
Well, like you have said here before, this issue has always been a topic of discussion day in, day out. And at this moment, I don't think there have even been a solution to this particular topic.
You don't really think
so? But I'm going to give my own opinion the way I think it's supposed to be.
Yes.
It might just be the way I think, but it's not what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
À l'époque, you never hear this.
You never.
Or maybe I'm being like, I don't know, or I'm overthinking. Maybe it was because by then there were no internet and the rest.
It could
but
be.
I'm very certain this type of topic or this type of arguments were not there during our parents' time. Why is it coming up now? Because we have grown and see things, see what the whites do, and like we only want to copy them. You mentioned here before that our parents, before I have grown up, I've never seen my mom sleep with the jeans.
That's true.
You understand? I grew up, I never saw my mother sleeping or going to bed with the jeans. You know what they always go? No, there was not even kaba.
They just go to the shower, take a shower, just tie
and tie their loins. We usually call it wrapper. Yes. Those were the time that love, I don't know. I don't know where this thing like, who is supposed to ask first? How does it even start? How did it even start? You know, how? It's just us, these Gen Z couples, who want to prove. I understand some women. Some women, like I read one or few comments about the same topic, I think it was last month. Some women are saying that, me just coming into a relationship, and even if I have that urge, you understand, for sex, and I just start asking every day, I'm asking for this man, which perception will this man have? I know some women are thinking that way. You get the point?
I get it.
Why some other women are saying that, let me not just come with this my urge for sex and I destroy the marriage. Some of them are doing in the positive light, while some of them are doing in the negative. Positive, like some of them want to protect their marriage. They want the man to always have that positive, like my wife is still very naive. He does not know anything about. You understand? But how does that strengthen your relationship? How does that strengthen your marriage? You get the point?
I get it.
So I strongly believe that at a certain point, the both of them should discuss. Yes, at the beginning of the relationship, you discuss, what do you like best? We understand there are some men or there are some women with high libido. You understand?
That's true.
And a woman with high libido will always need sex often. Yeah, I think at the beginning it's just discussion. You talk to each other, try to understand each other. Yes, what do you like best? How often do you think this thing can go? Yes, the man can say, okay, 5 times, but the woman is not that strong to resist that 5 times. You understand? So it just depends on the relationship or the way they feel for each other.
At one point, I kind of gave her a little bit of advice, and I told her that I will ask some others. It shouldn't just be my opinion. Let me ask some other people. When I get their opinion, then I'll get back to her. So my advice to her was like, as a woman, you should initiate sex.
Yeah, why should a woman initiate sex? Why should it be a woman?
I explained to her that why should a woman initiate sex? My explanation to her was that as a man, men need sex in order to feel respected, in order to feel love, and in order to feel so many other emotions. But we women, it's the opposite. We need all those emotions in order to engage sex. So if you're denying your man sex now, it means it's not just denying him sex, it's denying him respect, denying him love, denying all the other emotions.
We are not even talking about denying. You understand?
Yes.
We are talking about asking. There are some men that they'll think like, am I the only one in this house? Yeah, we understand men always, like, when they go out, they have their phone, they drink, and when they come back, they want to release it somewhere. And they feel like every time I'm the one asking, I think the woman should ask, or it is the responsibility of the woman to ask. Our debate now is, the magical question, like, who is supposed to engage it normal like that? In a relationship, who is supposed to be the one to say, okay, this is your responsibility. You always need to engage sex. Or it's my responsibility. I always need to engage sex. Who is supposed to be at that position?
To me, both should do, but a woman holds the majority.
Yeah, why do you think a woman holds the majority?
Because if for a woman might feel like if I don't ask, he's just going not maybe he might not release. It's just about the release. Maybe if I keep it to myself, maybe it's just a release, no problem.
Yeah.
But it's more than that. So you obviously, if you feel like, you ask. That's why, first of all, communication is the basis. You guys should sit. If you want something, like I explained to my friend, if you want something, sit your man down. Tell him that I have been asking. Is it that you don't love me? You explain. Let him tell you his own side.
Yeah.
Because if you just say, okay, if he does not ask the whole year, it means you guys are just, I told her, you guys are just going to be roommates. You're just going to be friends without benefit.
Yeah.
It's just like two of your brother and sister are sleeping on the same bed. So you have to ask in order to, because if you don't ask, your relationship, you guys are going apart. And at one point you wake up that maybe you don't even see interest in him.
Yeah.
That was my explanation to her.
Personally, I think sex is not something that you just wake up at one time, you start doing. You understand?
Yes.
I'll like go in this other direction. Like sex is something that you prepare. you start preparing the woman even right at work. Immediately you're at work, or it's the woman which is who is at work. Yeah, you prepare yourself. Like there's many ways to start. Like, oh, this is what my man will want to do. There are many ways. Oh, this is what my woman will want to do. You can just like go online and see something that is romantic. You just like copy and send to your wife. Or you see something that is romantic, you just like copy and send to your woman. Yeah. That is how you it must not be like you just come in the evening, I start touching you. No. Just by your words, just by your action, the woman or the man will know that, okay, this is what I want. Now, who is the person to engage? I will start by saying that, first of all, is the man.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll start by saying it is the man who's supposed to engage, because majority men have high libido.
Okay.
Even though we are not saying that women do not have. Yeah, we have women with high libido as well. But for me, I think men should be the one to engage sex, because they are the ones with high libido, and they are the ones that work a lot. Yeah, so you cannot determine the mood of the man, especially if the man is the breadwinner. Is the man fending for the house, always make sure there's food on the table, and the woman cannot like be asking every day. Those are the thoughts in the woman's mind. So you cannot blame a woman for just keeping her calm, saying that, oh, maybe this man is tired. Let me just wait. If he still has some energy, like he can engage. So for me, men, I think you're the one to engage sex.
I always feel considerate. Maybe my man is tired. Yeah, he works. He's the one that mainly works. So he should, maybe if he comes back home, if he has the energy, like you say, if he has the energy, he will engage in it. But still yet, I feel like maybe they don't prepare themselves for the night.
Yeah.
So at work, if you feel like you want to, it's not bad. It's you guys are in a relationship. You are meant to do that. Yeah. So it's not bad if one person is engaging, but it will feel tiring if only one side is engaging.
Asking.
Yes. But then that you have to try. Text them that, oh babe, I want us to go down tonight. I want us to do that and things like that. If he doesn't respond, or if he's not moved by that, then something is going wrong.
Yeah. Then talking about this, the number of time.
Yeah.
How many times do you think couples should have sex in a week?
I think as much as you guys can handle.
Okay.
If you think 5 times or 7 times a week can make it, you should. If you think maybe 2 times a day, that makes 14 times a week, it's all left to you. It all depends on your strength. Can you withstand that? You shouldn't do something that after the day's end, you are so tired, you are broken that you can't even wake up early and go to work. But I still feel like getting it more, maybe you relieve a lot of stress, you bond with your wife, those kind of things.
Yeah.
So if you feel like you want to get too close to your wife or to your husband, do it as many times as possible.
Okay.
If you guys can, if you're strong enough to do it.
Yeah, so should married couples use condoms in your marriage?
For me, condoms shouldn't be used by married couples. Yeah. Because if you want, condom is a form of family planning. Yeah. You could use it. But to me, I don't see it necessary. You can practice, withdrawal method. The woman can calculate her menstrual cycle, or you might, nowadays there are implants, there are medicines that you can take. There's even IUD that you can put. There are so many things. Yeah. So why go for condoms? Condoms just feel like maybe you are scared of unwanted pregnancy, or maybe you can control it.
Yeah, but there are some men that said, oh, the withdrawal method is the most difficult. Like they'll say, at that point that I'm coming, there's no way of turning back. Okay. Yeah, so no matter how you try, they must always pour it inside. And pour it inside will come with many things. Yeah. Yeah, so some men are saying that the best way to abstain, it is either the general abstinence or using a condom.
Then I feel like using the condom, they can use it. Because if you don't want things to happen, And I know very well some people say the implants or the medications, it has an effect on the woman.
Yeah, implants.
So, yes, if you cannot do withdrawal, just stick you to your condom. It's better to be safe than sorry.
So
if you're not ready for pregnancy, if you're not ready for what comes with that, just stay with the condom.
Yeah, now we'll be rounding this topic with the last question.
Okay.
Now, getting into sex, who is supposed to initiate new styles? The man or the woman?
Both should initiate new styles. You have to learn. That's why we have social media. We have the internet nowadays. So if a man goes outside, maybe he amongst men, they obviously have those kind of discussions.
Yeah.
Then maybe, he hears of a new style. He comes, babe, I want us to try this new style.
Yeah.
If a woman, like maybe she says she said, babe, let's try this new style. I have, we have done this style. I want us to try a new one. If it's going to, it's going to make us enjoy more. So both should come. It's not be like only the ladies searching. It means you are not interested in getting new styles, or it's just me, I'm interested in this relationship. So for me, both should get engaged in these new styles.
Yeah. Yeah. So we have these 3 styles I'm going to mention to you now, and you're going to choose one, which is the best. Or if you are not comfortable with any of the category, you can just say, we have the missionary style. When we talk about the missionary style, right? And we have the doggy style, and we also have the, how do you call the 9 and
6 9?
Yeah, the 6-9 style. Which one best fits you?
Okay. Before, when I started, I loved the missionary style, but now I prefer the doggy.